to brush your teeth, and after you're done brushing your teeth, you have to floss. You can't always bring a flosser with you, so here's a portable flosser. You just fill it up with water, and I'm not going to squirt it because I don't want to get water everywhere. So that's number one. Hi, Bridget. Great to see you here today, and hope that you're having a great day. I know that I am. I got all sorts of things all taken care of. Uncle Al, great to see you too. We covered the water flosser today. That was the first thing. I almost lost one of the pieces to this while I was getting it all ready today. But this is what it looks like for traveling. It's a great thing to have. Now, other cooking related items today. Let's see, what else do I have? Now, this isn't really cooking. It got lost in June 2020. I've been looking for this forever. I've been rearranging my whole office. I don't know, can you hear the music in the background? That's YouTube music that I'm playing over my speakers from my newly installed stereo system, which is in my study. Oh, I'm so excited. Polk audios and everything. And Andrew, great to see you. Now, that's number two. Number three is, let's see, what do we have here as number three? How about one of these? This is 1 cup. I think I got it upside down. There we go. 1 cup. And this is a measuring cup. I thought that you might be able to use this as a coffee cup, as an emergency coffee cup, because you're going to have to hold up against it when it's full of fluid. But this is a measuring cup. I purchased this while I purchased the table that's holding up my stereo system right now. And this was in a grab bag full of stuff. So this is number three. And there's a few other items from the grab bag that I want to show you. A few hundred other items. Isn't this cool? It was a huge grab bag. And $9.99 I got all this stuff for it. This is one big collapsible bowl right here. So we could call this number 4 if we wanted to. Couldn't you see being out camping and putting your popcorn or your stew, or even using this as a bucket for water or whatever else you wanted to put it in it. Let's see. Here's a smaller version of the same thing in another cup. all this I got for literally $9.99. Look at this. Another bucket or mixing bowl, whatever you want. Hi, please hit the like button. Oh, thank you so much, Uncle Al. Yes, everybody hit the like button. I haven't even hit the like button. I'll hit it on the way out. Here's another one. Little steamer thing. You wouldn't believe all the silicone things. Now, I'm going to show you what originally got me saying, okay, I can spend $9.99. Now, what I've shown you already is well over $9.99. But what attracted me to this, and I hope I can find them down here, Orca Gloves. Yep. These are the newer version of Orca Gloves. I did not like these as much as my original, but I decided I'd get them anyways because you can always have a use for oven mitts. Now, the great thing about these is your hands can be wet while you're using them. Anybody who's used cloth oven mitts knows exactly what I'm talking about. The first time you use wet hands on a cloth oven mitt and you go in to grab it, you'll find out that water vapor goes right through and you burn your hands. Whereas with these, you can have fully wet hands going in, grabbing heavy cooking stuff that's hot stuff. Now, notice the design. This is the newer version of Orca, and it does have the Orca brand on it. I decided to show you the difference. Now, these are a little dirty because I use them all the time, but this is the original Orca, and you can see how the side is a lot different, and even the feel of the silicone is different. I think that's 5 or more things, and Uncle Al, I was thinking about you. This is one thing that's always a nice little bracelet to have on hand. It's got a little striker and a whistle and a compass. It's just, ah, you wouldn't want to have any trouble. Wow, I went through I really rushed through things today. I think it's because I'm all hyped up and just high on life, I guess you could say. I have my new receiver hook. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to show you guys, old school. Oh, you're gonna appreciate this. I have the original pointers that were before laser pointers. Now let's see. Keep an eye on this black square right here. Hopefully this will work. Can you see it? Whoa. It's kind of like a bicycle, you know. I got to make sure not to move my hand. I do every time I turn over to look at you guys. There it is. Remember those pointers? That is the original pointers that used to be used prior to lasers. It came in a box that I had bought, and the cool thing about it, I always thought that well, first off, it has a lens in here that focuses it. I wonder if you can see my eye in there. But anyways, the bulb itself, to get the pointer, the bulb, well, let's see. I can't do that. Let's try it like this. Nah, it's still too bright. Anyways, the bulb, the filament is in a V shape. That's how you get that V thing on the, you did see it. That's good, Bridget. Now, let's see. Yeah. And I can focus that. Let me see. Oh, come on, you. So that's a little bit clearer. If I can just keep it on the thing, I'd be all set. Every time I turn my hand, and that is original pointers. And this is powered with 2 C-size batteries, whereas the laser pointers now, you get a little button battery and you can have a laser pointer that works like 10 times better than that thing does. Just kind of cool. It brought back memories of old slideshows. I had totally forgotten about teachers and using those pointers to show you, oh, well, over here is this, and here's the reproductive system of a black forest antelope or whatever, you know, who knows what. Let's see, anything that I'm missing for now for cooking this week. I might be doing a cake, although I don't need to be eating a cake because I'll probably gain weight. I'm going to have 2 doctor appointments on Wednesday, so it's going to be busy that day. Other cooking things that I'm entertaining is maybe soup, but I did a big bowl of that the other day. I love making soup. Soup is so easy. You get a 3-quart pot, you throw in 1 cup of uncooked rice and some vegetables and some chicken, and you're all set, ready to go. I use the Maggi sauce and fish sauce for umami, or however you pronounce it, that good tasting stuff. And of course, you got to put a lot of jalapeno peppers in there because sharing is caring. Yes, Bridget, I'll share with you all the hot sauce. I know you love it so much. Actually, Bridget hates hot sauce. Whenever she comes over, I make sure to have everything bland so that, well, not bland by Uncle Bill's taste, because if you talk to Bridget and you talk to anybody that knows me, I eat things lava hot. And I'm not talking temperature, I'm talking pepper sauce. Although hot wings, what is it? I forgot the name of the hot wing place, but they actually got my number, a couple of Buffalo hot wings. I went, you think I would remember that, seeing as I'm from New York and Buffalo's just down the street from Syracuse. But I went into Buffalo Hot Wings and I got the chicken salad, chicken Caesar salad. And they said, well, how hot do you want your wings? And I said, what is your hottest setting? That's what I want. And I swear, I think they put battery acid on that thing. I mean, it didn't even taste like peppers. It just tasted like oh God, tastes like battery acid. I didn't want to eat it. I ate half of that thing and then threw the rest out. It was just awful. And it was just, do I still use my air fryer? No. And Andrew, the reason why I don't use the air fryer is it's just such a pain to clean the thing. I might pull it out as a nostalgia thing sometime. Can you guys hear the music? Just out of curiosity, is it even picking up? Because I have it playing over my speakers softly. And I'm just curious. Andrew, did you buy an air fryer yet? I hope not. And if you do get an air fryer, make sure to get one that's really easy to clean. I think that's the big difference between the expensive ones and the thrifty ones like Uncle Bill has. Oh, cool. I'm glad you can hear the music. I hope it's okay and to your liking. This is, I can't even remember the name of the artist. Let me see if I can pull him up because it is a YouTube artist. And let's see, music. I keep all of my YouTube music separate from regular music so you don't get any copyright strikes. And I also, the only music that I use from YouTube is the non-attribute music. This is Jason Farnham, if you're ever thinking of getting this music, and it's all, you can look it up, but look him up by artist Jason Farnham. And I like the fact that it's a YouTube thing, so I don't have to worry about attributes or any of that kind of stuff. Let's see, am I missing any questions? I think of getting one this week. Well, Andrew, if I had to do it all over again with air frying, truth be told, I don't think I would. If you got a good oven and you're happy with it, one, you save time, cook time. Prep time's the same. Cleanup time makes up for any time that you save cooking. Although there are some textures to your food that you can't get without an air fryer. So it's half of one, 6 dozen of the other. I like it, but at the same time, it's sitting in my garage right now because I don't like cleaning it. Hey, Miss Key, great to see you. You missed all my fun things. I was showing my Orca gloves, and I pulled out my new Orca gloves. I got a grab bag full of Orca gloves over at the blue one wasn't in the grab bag, but this and its mate were in the grab bag for $9.99 and a whole myriad of other things, such as my 1 cup measure, which is also, this is good for going into a bug out bag. If you have a bug out bag and you need a drinking cup, a measuring cup, and a coffee cup all into one for a bug out bag, I can't think of a better thing than a collapsible measuring cup that's made out of silicone. Hold hot drink and keep your hands warm, all sorts of fun stuff. Andrew is here and Uncle Al is here, Die Bullfrog 79. And I hope you're feeling better, Uncle Al. Al, Andrew, and Miss Key. It's all nice to see you. And Bridget, who is my moderator and looking out for things for me. She does a great job. And this is my YouTube music, which I hooked up. Now, Miss Key, you probably haven't seen one of these. I was showing this to everybody earlier. You ever see a pointer like that? Whoops, I'm going the wrong way. That this is the predecessor to laser pointers. And the filament is actually what makes it have that little V shape. If you looked at the, maybe if I didn't light the bulb, you might be, nah, I can't see it. So you're not going to be able to see it. It's really kind of, I was kind of jazzed to get this. And I did get my slide sorter that wasn't sent to me. I wrote to Goodwill and I said, hey, the main thing in the auction that I had a slide sorter. Where is it? Send it, please. And they did. And this receiver and my speakers and the car stereo that I'm using to play the disc right now. The only thing that I have to troubleshoot right now, and hopefully it's operator error, is I'm not getting a display on the car stereo that I have hooked up. If you ever buy a car stereo for home use, know this. You hook the hot wire up, both your ignition and your red hot get hooked to the DC positive, and then your black ground. Otherwise, it won't turn on because it won't sense that the ignition's turned on. I found that out the hard way today. I was going, this thing must be broken. Well, read through the manual, find out what's wrong with it. Well, it said, before you call us and say that there's a problem, check this out, try this, try that, try this. And sure enough, it was the ignition wire I didn't have hooked up. I was able to find an old transformer that I had purchased years ago and wired that up. Now I have a receiver hooked up to my receiver. The whole reason I bought the car stereo was so that I could have a MP3 player. I know, I'm a little crazy. Uncle Bill is crazy. This year is going to be my segregation year for segregating out my channels to cook, camp, create, critique, and climb. Those are going to be getting the weekly Friday. This channel is going to continue having the Monday 5 crazy things. Also, I'm going to have other posts on this channel. One of the other posts, and I'm working on doing it this week, is how Uncle Bill stays under the 15 gigabyte limit for gigabyte. Maybe it's megabyte. I can't remember whether it's gigabyte or megabyte, but anyways, it's pretty small. It must be gigabyte. The 15 gigabyte limit for Google. If you want to have free Google storage, it's 15 gigs. Anybody got any questions? Love the red one. Hey, guess what? I got a whole bunch of other red ones too. Look at this. I got this. I got bowls. I got these guys. You know, these actually, I don't like these. These are cake molds, and I've used a silicone cake mold before. When you good luck getting your cake out of here without busting up your cake. It's better to just use a hard pan. Then here's the other one. What else do I have in here? I think that this one here, it's a little big for it, but I actually think that this is a butter boat for butter, a silicone butter. God, my vocabulary isn't working today. Butter dish. But I know there's a technical term for the butter dish when it's this one. Somebody will have that in there. You pay for, oh, yes. If you go over 15 gigabytes with Google, and in the video, I'm going to show, because I'm tempted to do that, because it's nice to have the cloud storage, and I'm trimming a lot of sensitive files that I prefer to keep up there, like photos of my mom and whatever, but I don't mind having them on disk. The thing that will actually eat up your Google Drive is enclosures on email. So you have to really pay close attention to that. In the video, I'm going to show where you go specifically to cut down, and Google wants to help you out on that. I mean, I find that Google is very friendly and very helpful. The storage price, I think it's like $2 a month. It's either $2 or $10 a month. And I'm leaning more towards $2 because I think it's $1.99 a month to get 200 gigabytes of information, because that's the next step up from 15. It goes to 200. And that's not a month, it's a total. Looks like a gravy bowl. Yeah. Except the one thing that I thought about this, yeah, it could be gravy. Don't you think it's a little narrow for gravy? That's why I was leaning more towards a boat for butter. But yeah, gravy boat. This does kind of look like a gravy boat. I mean, either way, it's whatever you want to use it for, really. I was thinking more, like they would put the ice in here while they're camping, and then put the butter in, but who knows? I don't know. This one I could not figure out, and some of the other ones. But when they put the 1 cup in there, I pretty much was in, that's upside down. The 1 cup, that one I could figure out because I can read. Not very well, but I can read. I love cooking. I can't wait. Yes, thanks for giving me the 9-minute mark. Maybe I'll do some bread this week. Anybody want to see a basic white loaf, or how about sesame seed? Not sesame seed, sunflower seed. Sunflower? I think it's sunflower seeds. Yeah. I've used that in bread before. It makes a pretty good loaf. You take your basic white recipe and you add in about a quarter cup of raw sunflower seeds. It's a lot of fun. Recipes. Who's got Uncle? Let's see. Uncle Al's got recipes. Uncle Al, you always make me. Andrew, have you ever, when you go on to Die Bullfrog's site, he's always has something yummy for breakfast or dinner, and amazes all of us. I mean, me, I just, if it's cooked, I'll eat it. And I will do a big batch of chicken and have that for the whole week, and just do different things with it, like have chicken salad, like probably what I'm going to eat tonight. Not chicken salad, but chicken on top of salad, because it makes it easier. And sharing is caring. Yes, Bridget. I tell you what, Bridget, walk over here and I'll cook you dinner. Bridget lives about about a half a mile from my house. So she could walk over here and have dinner if she wanted. And my tinnitus, I don't know, has anybody ever had tinnitus with chirping in their ears? Because that seems to be the new thing for my tinnitus lately, is I have a constant tone and then I get a chirp in addition to it. So it makes it all the more fun. Keeps life exciting and fun. I gotta take this off. It's getting hot in here. Yeah. Last week was my climb week with Bill Dube Climber, and we did a push-up video. That was a lot of fun. And now after doing all those push-ups, I can do the cook week and eat like crazy. So it'll be makeup for last week. It'll be fun. I know it's too far for you. And my mouth is getting a little dry because I have no salivary glands. YouTube is getting so interesting. Oh, there's another. I have another program that I'm checking out, and it's called Volley. It's a lot of fun. If any of you guys want I don't have. Yeah, I got it. Let me get it and I'll put it in here. And it's a way we can all message and stuff. It's fun. It's free. And let me see. Where am I going? I am going to open up my mail real quickly, and I'll get it to you in the next 3 minutes, because that's all I have is 3 minutes to get this done, and I don't want that to start up. Where am I? I am here. All right. Volley. That ought to get it. And find friends, share. Let's see, which one is this? Episode 1. Is that my Volley? No, that's not it. They sent me a thing for a link on who I can send. Oh, there it is right there. Good. This is my Volley, and any one of you guys is more. It doesn't cost anything, and you're more than welcome to join. We can talk and go back and forth and send messages, secret coded. We won't even tell the teacher that it's there. It's a really interesting. If you've done Slack before, it's like a version of Slack, except they added on extras. And the idea is it's a volley, just like a tennis match or a ping pong match, or even volleyball match, where they shoot the ball over the net. You just introduce yourself and have fun and engage with other people. I personally am doing the volley because I want to have my 3x5 time management system, which I use every day. And I want to hybridize this and get this so that I can share it with the world on more than just video, but actually write my book, my Bill Dube 3x5 time management system, which will make it so that everybody can share and share alike. It'll be a lot of fun. And Bridget, isn't it really 2 minutes, or maybe you put that up there a minute ago? But cheers, everybody. So just click on the link in the discussion, and if you want to join my volley, you don't even have to. I think you give your email and a password and whatever, but I don't get any of that stuff. All I get is a chance to volley with you, whatever information you put in. Now, one thing that I did not like about it is it turns on your camera as soon as you enter a volley. So security-wise, you think that it really isn't a good, necessarily, why is my camera turning on? I asked them and they said, well, the reason why your camera turns on is so that you can have less in your way to do a volley. Now, you can always turn your camera off by just hitting the C on your keyboard if you don't see something else that says turn your camera off. To the right of the camera icon, there's usually a little thing that has a cross mark over the camera. It's a fun little app, and I like it. Cooking, we're going to be doing some cooking. Uncle Bill's going to be doing a lot of cleaning that he didn't get done earlier. And do you guys like having the music in the background, or is it better to have no music in the background? Just kind of curious. And like I said earlier, this is, and then let me see if I can call up his name again, Jason Farnham. And what you are listening to is the first one was Every Day, and then Locally Sourced, and then Microchip. Opening Night, I have that 3 times in there, Payday, and World Map. Those are Jason Farnham on YouTube Music. And that's a lot of fun. I love you all. You have a great week. We're going to have a great cooking week. Make today great. Love you all. Bye-bye.